Hello everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maggie and this is Maggie Budgets and Plans, the channel dedicated to my journey to pay down debt using the zero-based budget and cash envelope systems. In today's video, we are going to talk through where I've been for the past weeks at this point. I don't know if we're up to a month yet, but for a while. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube and posting content and everything, and so I want to give you guys a life update, and then as a part of that, I'm going to go through and count the cash I currently have in the binders to give you guys an idea as to just where all of that is. So yeah, if you guys are interested in a life update, I do have an announcement at the end of this video about like a fun new thing that's coming to the channel that I'm excited about. But yeah, the main purpose of today's video is just to give you a check-in update about my life and just like show you the state of the binders. So all right, if that's interesting to you guys, go ahead and grab a cup of something to drink and stick around. So the Miss Nova's like, please continue to pet me. Okay. So the where have I been? So as I've mentioned in previous videos, my father ended up in the hospital for a week in January this year. We're now in March. Oh gosh, what day we're at? We're March 15th. It's March 15th now. This year is flying by. Yeah. So my dad ended up in the hospital for a week in January. And then he ended up in the hospital again for a week in February. And then he spent a week and a half at a rehab center to get strong enough to the point where we could bring him home to take care of him at home. And it is, for anybody who has had family members, loved ones, friends, whoever in your life, be dealing with illness and be dealing with being in and out of hospitals and just the toll that takes to witness that, to be a caretaker to that person, is a lot. So especially once my father got home from the rehab hospital, my mom and I both work full time. My father's retired. So he, if my mom had been sick, my dad would have been fine to take care of her. But because my dad was the one who was sick and he needed someone with him 24/7, my mom and I had to trade off who was there with him depending on who we could fit in around our work schedules. And it's a lot of emotional labor and a lot of physical labor and exhaustion to do that kind of caretaking. And we are very, very lucky in that my father is doing much better. My mom is going back to work full time next week, which she's very excited about. We're all very excited and happy in our family that my dad is doing so much better. Bringing him home from the rehab hospital for him was the best thing ever that we could have done. He's improved so much quicker at home, or more quickly, sorry, I think that's the proper grammar, more quickly at home than he was in the hospital. So we are loving seeing that. But it also means that I lost a lot of weeks just being overwhelmed with my life, to be totally honest. And it wasn't that I wasn't cash stuffing and budgeting and all of that, but I just was so overwhelmed in the idea of also filming a YouTube video about it. Just became too much. So yes, so my plan is to be fully back now, as of today, the 15th. So, oh, I know, I'm sorry, baby girl. Miss Nova's like, why are you making me move? Continue to pet me. I'm sorry, babes. Anyways, so my plan is as of today, March 15th, to be fully back. As soon as I'm finished with this video, I'm going to edit it and get it posted for you guys. So you have this, and then we'll do content every day, for the next few days to get caught up on everything. I do have videos that I had filmed but not edited and released. I think I'm gonna put those in there just so that we can have like the continuation of like the last time you guys saw a video from me. So it might be a little disjointed. You'll hear some things in those videos that I've now told you about here, and it'll be a little disjointed, but I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me, do you want to see the videos that I think there's 3 of them, maybe 4 of them that I filmed, but haven't released yet? Like, do you want to see that? Or do you just want to wait and just start here going forward? What is best for you guys? I'm honestly don't care either way, really. I'm happy to kind of do whatever any of you guys are interested in seeing. In terms of the current state of the binders in the budget, I did get paid today from both my part-time job and my full-time job, so I'll film those budget with me's next. But this current state of the binders, if we do just a quick flip through, I see this is the problem, is I can't remember what you guys last saw. I probably should have looked at what I'd uploaded most recently before I started this, but I didn't. So here's where we are. But let's go ahead and just do a quick check-in on all of these. I don't know that I updated these after the last time. So the car says it, oh yeah, no, it says 163, does not have 163. Car has 50, 70, 90, 1, 2. So $92 in car. I don't want to update all of these trackers, all of it right now, but let's get this dashboard out. And I'll at least update the dashboard so that way when I glance at these binders, I can know how much is available, which is the whole reason I wanted the dashboard. Part of the reason I need to do this count is because I don't even know where I'm at anymore with these funds, because I haven't looked at these binders in a couple days. Well, several weeks now, because of where everything has been at. So let's just get this wiped off really quickly. Let me move that out of the way. Wipe off the cat hair. Sorry, I'm just narrating what I'm doing. There we go. All right, so was it 92, 93 in car? Let's double check that one. Alrighty, car has 50, 70, 90, 1, 2. So yes, $92 in car. Perfect. Debt, extra debt has 20, 30, 5, 6, $36 in it. Dental has 51, 20, 40, 60, 75. So $175 in dental. Emergency has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140. So $140 in emergency. House has 50, 110, so $110 in it. Medical has 120 in it. Optical should be at 100 because it was fully funded. Yes, optical has 100 and it is still fully funded. And vet should be fully funded at 300. Yes, $300 in vet. Perfect. So those are both still fully funded. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now you guys know where the high priority sinking funds are at, and I know where they are at as well. As I'm getting ready to do this this budget with me videos, this has given me an opportunity to like look through and see where everything is at. I don't know that I'm going to be able to really stuff into most of these binders out of these paychecks, just because things are still going ahead with me starting my own business. That's kind of the other thing that's just been exhausting me recently. It's a lot of work to start your own business, you guys. Like, I know that seems like, of course it is, Maggie, and I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but it's a lot of work. And that's okay. Like, I'm very happy to do this, because this is going to be so much better for me in the long run. But it's a lot. And I was trying to fund it all in cash, and I very quickly ran into the realization that there's just no way that I could. So I have been using my personal credit card kind of as like a business credit card, basically. The only things I'm putting on it are things for the business, because unfortunately I tried to get a dedicated business line of credit, and between the fact that my personal credit score is not great and that the business has no like financial history as of yet, because I've just started it, I wasn't able to get a business line of credit. So I just have had to use my personal credit card, which is nice that that's available, but also I did go through a strong freak out period because I worked so hard to pay off that credit card. like my Capital One card. So to put money back on it was stressing me out phenomenally. Even though like I know it's not me, it is the business, and I'm trying to be very strategic in what I get for the business now versus later and all of those things. It still is like a huge stressor for me to have put money onto that card. I hate it so much, but also I couldn't afford to finance this in cash without like fully emptying out my high priority savings binder. And I thought about doing that. I really, really did. The thing that stopped me is I don't know what my income is going to look like going forward with the being self-employed, and I'm still going to be keeping my part-time job, but I will be self-employed for my full-time job, and I don't know what exactly that's going to look like. So I really decided that I liked the idea of keeping more cash on hand to pay for things emergency-wise, and instead put the business supplies onto the credit card. So that'll be the business's responsibilities to pay off, which I'm still figuring out exactly how I want to document the business finance stuff with you guys, or if I want to at all. I like the idea of it because I'm struggling to figure out how I want to organize these things as a new small business owner, self-employed person. So I figured if I can take you guys through me figuring out how I'm doing this, that might also help you guys. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. That's the thought anyways. But yeah, let's get back to the counting up of the binders. So the medium priority sinking funds. So some of these amounts are correct. So like Christmas has $10 in it. Friends does not have any money in it. So we're just gonna cross that off. And then household had 16. Month ahead has 10. Travel does have 85, right? Let's see. Yes, travel has 85. Waxing is empty. Weed is empty. New cat, I wouldn't have taken anything from, so it would still be 85. Okay, perfect. So that means what I need to do is that is at 0. Everything else is correct here. So yeah, so that means Christmas is at 10, friends is at 0, household has $16, month ahead has 10, travel has 85, waxing has 0, weed has 0, new cat has 85. Alrighties. And now let's get this last binder. This last of the kind of regular sinking fund binders. So this is our low priority sinking funds. So let's see where we're at with these guys, because I don't think I updated food. Okay, sorry, I'm just like looking at these as I go to try and figure out where we were at. Okay, so some of these are, so food has 0, gifts has 40. These all had 5, so those are correct. Hobbies has $5 in it. Home has 20. Nerd Life has 5. Pet supplies has 20. Pet supplies has 20. Self-care, spending, and YouTube are the ones I want to care about next. Self-care has 5. Spending still has 20 in it. Tattoo has 5. YouTube has 20. Okay. So tattoo is actually body mod up here. I need to just make that a different label. So spending has 20. So there we go. Those are those categories. So beauty has 5, body mod has 5, books is 5, clothes 5, electronics 5, food has nothing, gifts has $40 in it, hobbies has 5, home has 20, nerd life has 5, pet supplies has 20, self-care is 5, spending is 20, and YouTube is 20. So there we go there. And then the final 2 binders are the savings challenges. So let's see where we are at with these. I don't know that I updated them. What is the likelihood that I updated this correctly? Let's find out. Let's just count it. So roll the dice savings challenge has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Okay, perfect. So that is updated correctly on the tracker. And then the next one is the leap year challenge, which I honestly can't remember if I've released the video where I told you guys that I was doing this yet. But yeah, I bought this from Budget with Ira, from their Etsy store. But I love Budget with Ira's YouTube channel. It's actually one of the first budgeting channels I ever watched several years ago, like 2 years ago now. So for the challenge, you save 1 penny for every day in the year. So I went ahead and put all of my change and counted it all. So now I have this little bucket. So all of the change that's been counted and marked off on the tracker is in this little container sealed up. And then I've got a separate little jar of the coins that are uncounted. So these are all the coins I just pulled out of my wallet. So let me go ahead and grab the rollovers from the first time I counted everything up. So yes, so this is where I will pull coins from to do this challenge. And I went ahead and started with the highest value. So we can go ahead and do penny challenge on here. I'm gonna write penny. And the amount that I have saved so far, just in change, is $366 plus $365 plus let's try this again. $3.66 plus $3.65 plus $3.64. So it's $10.95 in coins alone. Yeah, I just really like this challenge because I felt like it was a fun way to save change and to like count my change as opposed to just putting it in a bin and taking it to the bank every once in a while. Yeah, it's also bright and pretty, and I love the idea of finally ordering something from Budget with Ira. All right, so the $1 savings challenge, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17 in it, which has not been updated. So I updated some of these, but not others. All right. And then the $5 challenge has $10 in it. Perfect. And then over here, we've got 15. What does Canva have? No, Canva now has $20 in it, which I don't know that I'm going to keep that because I canceled my Canva subscription and just switched to using Adobe Illustrator, but we'll see. Car registration still has the 80 in it. And then what else do we have back here? Oh, preview. Oh, that's a work. Right, that needed to move to the work binder. And then TurboTax. Okay. Because preview is an app that I use to post on Instagram for nail stuff. So let me just pull that out and set that aside. Okay, so that is that savings challenge binder. And then I do still have my 100 envelopes. Nothing has changed with that, so we're just gonna leave that be. Actually, that's not true. What we're gonna do really quickly is we're gonna count how much money I've paid into it so that I can update this dashboard. So we've got $8 plus 11 plus 14 plus 17 plus 18, so $68 is what has been paid into the 100 envelope challenge so far. So let me put that in, and now everything here is completely updated. There we go. That was actually really good for me to just see where everything was at, because like I said, I haven't done that in quite a while. Hi, baby girl. I know. Alrighty, you guys, so that takes us through kind of the I don't know, businessy part of everything, the fun announcement that I have for you guys is that I have filmed a video with a very good friend of mine in my personal life, one of my very best friends. And she is looking at getting a house this summer. And she also hasn't done a lot of work with budgeting before. So we went ahead and went through a beginner budget for her, a beginner like kind of budget with me process as she was setting everything up and looking at her debt and her goals of where she wants to be at by the time the summer comes, so that way she's in a good place to buy the house that she wants to get. So that'll be with my very good friend Katie. That video will be coming out very soon in the next couple of days to the channel, and we'll probably do some kind of monthly check-ins with her as she's just beginning this budgeting process. She's also not going to be budgeting in cash. She is only going to be budgeting digitally. So we'll figure out on pen and paper her budget, and then she's using an app to track the different categories, so that way you can also see and talk to somebody and hear from somebody who is budgeting digitally and not in cash. So I thought that'd be interesting. And so that is coming soon to the channel. I'm actually really, really excited about that. That video was also filmed like 3 weeks ago. So a lot of things have been waiting, you guys, but that's okay. It is coming. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today, for hanging around with me and Miss Nova. And I will talk to you guys again next time. Bye.